We've got fast sweeping corners under the lights and 20 racers all ready to write their name into the quickly growing history of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Zach O'Sullivan lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Ocon, Hadjar, Tsunoda and Jack Doohan, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Gabriel Bortoleto and Lawson, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, George Russell and Lance Stroll, Behrman and Andrea Kimi Antonelli rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
Well, that's the thing, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual. It's all about you. And, you want to further your career the best you can, but you have to have the team hat on as well and play the team game, work with your teammate as best you can. It's not an easy balance to figure out.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, DRS is now available. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.3 seconds. Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Okay, Zach, and Verstappen's behind. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please. Copy. Tyre condition still looking good. Right, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race. We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums. track is clear, green flag. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. Yellow flag. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. McLaren driver ahead. Time last lap, 1:35.1. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. We're slower by 0.9 a lap at the moment. Pit now, pit now. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. Okay, this isn't your true position. They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting. Bring your tyres in gently and let's go for it. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Carlos is in the pits. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.2 seconds. Right, you're coming up to one of the Aston Martins now. Okay, Zach, engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please. Alonso's ahead of you. And the time last lap, 1 minute 36.3. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Gap to your teammate behind, 5.0 seconds. Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.